What is up, guys? It is Epic Derp here and welcome to part 2 of the Trials Fusion Career Speedrun. In the last episode, the first episode that was, we completed all tracks of the Greenhorns Grove and Arctic Open events, and now we are ready to start Urban Sprawl. But before we do that, I have to admit, sort of, that I could not resist to get the remaining gold medals on both Greenhorns Grove and Arctic Open. There were a few tracks in which I failed to get the gold medal on the first attempt, so I did that basically after I finished recording. That leaves us now with 34 medals, so we need 4 more to unlock the next event, which is Cactus Challenge. So that should not be too much of a problem, so let's just jump straight into the first track of Urban Sprawl, which is once again a training program. So in this training program, they're gonna show you the more advanced techniques which you will need to complete the advanced tracks, the medium tracks, the hard tracks, and the extreme tracks. I don't really give a damn about this stupid story of yours. Just let me start this, get over with it, and just let me continue on with the actual trials tracks. But that basically right here they learn you the bunny hop, which is a very valuable skill if you want to get good at trials. So let's just hop over. It's not really too difficult because, you know, I've been doing it for years. So anyway, right here they tell you, okay, hey, you just did one bunny hop, let's do another, and they're gonna explain to you once again how it worked. So anyway, we just make our way through here. So here they explain to you, you can knock over certain objects in the game, which will help you to progress further down the track. So we're just gonna knock over this thing so we can drive over here, and here they're gonna explain to you like, hey, you know what, you can actually tilt objects so you can use them to make jumps and stuff. So let's just casually boom. Okay, that was easy. Okay, now let's just finish the track quickly. There we have the track completed. So now we have all these new tracks which we can play through Skyscraper, Showdown, all up to Marina Mania. We also have the FMX training program right here, but I think I'm gonna skip that for now because I'm not planning to do any FMX tracks on this speedrun anyway. Maybe I'll do that after I complete this speedrun. But anyway, on to Skyscraper Showdown. This track features a lot of large jumps, and there is a possibility that I will make some faults due to a lack of speed or improper jumping or timing or anything like that. But the first jump is not really too difficult. Second jump is pretty basic as well, so let's just get those over with. Now this is a jump I occasionally fail when I use either the roach or the baggy, but right now it went pretty smooth. This is a fairly tricky jump because you have to jump over that platform at the end there, because it actually falls down once you pass it. But I managed to do that, so we are just gonna continue right here. We're gonna land on this platform, then it's gonna rise really quickly, give us a massive speed boost, so we can easily make this jump as well and just finish off the track right here. Let's just go easy right here and then make the final jump to complete the track in about 50.5 seconds. Get the gold medal, 3 more medals in the bag once again. So we need 1 more medal on the next track to unlock the next event. But and we have 3 more tracks anyway to go, so that should not be too much of a problem. Next up is Park and Ride. Unattended motorbikes will be impounded. Well, there's no way to leave your bike unless you jump off it. But anyway, there's no way that our bike will get impounded. It's some useless things I'm saying right now. Let's just get on with the track. There's a nice park thingy, something they've created for this track, which we're gonna have a little drive through. Bit of a scene switcher from the Arctic. The Arctic places we have visited in the last episode. So we're gonna pass a tennis court here, and there's actually a challenge connected to this track that requires you to play a game of tennis against a penguin and to actually win that. And if you think right now, why the hell would you play tennis against a penguin? The creators of this game have some weird thing with penguins. There's also some trophies connected to finding every penguin or squirrel, something in the game. But anyway, penguins and squirrels are featured in this game for some reason. They thought it was funny or something. But anyway, we are already at the end of the track. A gold medal once again. That means we have unlocked the next event quite easily, because right now we're gonna collect our medals. There we have it, 40 out of 38, and for some reason it is not unlocking the next track. I think it'll do that once we get into the menu again, but in the meantime we are gonna continue on with Blimp My Ride. You know, clever wordplay, pimp my ride, blimp my ride. Okay, flying through the sky, so fancy free. Just some typical trials descriptions for the tracks, but this is gonna be pretty much a track high in the sky, you could say, with a lot of blimps, which is pretty obvious considering the name of the track. But there's gonna be some fun jumps as well, and you know, this is just a really nicely created track, I think. And we're gonna have a little rise up here. Be careful not to fall. Make this jump, make this jump, and make this jump. And then boom, get over this. I should not be making any mistakes on these tracks, but I said the same thing in the last episode, and there I actually managed to make some mistakes on the tracks, which was unnecessary, but well, I've already dealt with that. But anyway, we're gonna go quite nicely right here. No faults thus far. No, I don't think I'm gonna make any faults in the remainder of the track, because I think I'm pretty close to the finish. Yep, there is the finish already. Maybe under a minute, that would be nice, and we indeed get it under a minute, almost 59 seconds, just a bit under. But that's completely fine with me. Once again, a gold medal, and we are gonna go through with the final track of this event, because other than this there's just skill games and FMX tracks in this event. Marina Mania is the final track we are going to complete in this event, which is, well, as you can guess, it's gonna be water and boats and stuff and all that kind of thing. So there also might be a small chance that I might make some mistake right here, but I'm not planning to. Of course I'm not planning to. So okay, that was a nice bump on the back wheel, which is not always as easy as it might look, because there's actually a pretty solid chance that you bounce forward and that you rotate forward and that you crash your head into the ground when you land on your back wheel. But luckily I managed to save myself there and there as well. So that is really nice indeed. And right here we're gonna ride up this ship right here, and we're gonna drive straight off again. Boom, make this jump, and there we have the finish already. A gold medal once again in 41.7 seconds approximately. So 46 out of 38 medals, and once we go back to the menu, it will unlock the cactus challenge, or it's supposed to do that. What are you doing? Oh, I have to complete the FMX training program. That's a bit of a shame, but anyway, let's just do it anyway. FMX is a new feature in this trials game, and it's basically doing tricks on your bike. It's pretty awesome. I'm not really too good at it, but it's pretty awesome. As you can see, I am floating right here above the ground on this machine, and right now I can do all these tricks, such as the Superman, which you see right here, going up, as you can see right here, and right here, proud hero. And there's a lot of different tricks, so you know, it's not really too difficult. And right here they just explain to you how everything works. I wanted to skip this, but I forgot that it is actually required to do this in order to complete the career. So let's see, they want me to do not this. Oh, they did want me to do that. Okay, so anyway, what's the next thing I have to do? Okay, I have to flip my bike upside down and then do not this. Okay, come on. Boom. No, please, bike, work with me, please. Okay, yeah. No, please, bike, please. Okay, stay like this, stay like this. No, that's not the move that I'm trying to do. Okay, apparently that was the one they meant. So one more trick to perform once they're happy. Okay, the proud hero pose, which is not too difficult. So yeah, right now I believe this is the FMX training completed. There's a ton of different tricks. I'm not actually sure if there's a list or something which shows you how to do them all, which is a bit of a shame. But okay, let's turn the wind now. So now we have to complete this track. Basically right here they give you the opportunity to practice doing some of these tricks while actually completing a track while actually being airborne. So I'm not gonna do any right now, just try to get through this as quickly as possible. And there we have the finish, and that unlocks the Fox Bat bike, which is the bike that you always have to use in order to do an FMX track. And we unlocked a whole bunch of stuff right there. But right now we actually do have the Cactus Challenge unlocked, so we can go on with those tracks. I believe these are still medium tracks, yeah. And right here we are actually gonna be using, I believe, a quad bike. Yeah, we are actually going to be using a quad bike right here. These tracks you have to use a quad bike during your first run. And Road to Ruin, paved with tears and good intentions. Bit of a weird combination, but I'm not complaining. This is the first time that you are going to see the quad bike during this speed run, so let's just get this over with. The quad bike is not my favorite bike. It's not as agile as some of the other bikes, but it does feel a bit faster sometimes, so it's a pretty good bike for these tracks. In fact, these tracks I think were actually designed to be played with this bike, and I feel they're crap. That's a bit of an unnecessary fault, but nothing to be done about it. So let's just pass through this temple real quick. There's also a you could see a what you call it, a sign with a turtle on it as we enter this temple. That's basically the starting point for a challenge where you have to drive through the entire temple like really slowly, which is actually pretty difficult. I haven't been able to do that just yet. But anyway, we complete this track just under 51 seconds with a single fault. It does get us the gold medal, which is nice. Another 3 medals to add to our collection, and we continue on with Stormtrooper. I think I'm gonna fault right here because I've never quite liked this track to play it with the Tikio Panda quad bike, but yeah, we'll just see how well I do. We'll see how it goes. Or no, I just mixed up 2 tracks. There's another track which is coming up after this, and that has a pretty solid chance of me faulting on it. This one's actually not too bad, to be honest. Just you know, crossing with your quad bike through the desert like it's nothing. Right here we're actually gonna jump over a road, I believe, which yeah, there's a truck right there which is broken down or something, or at least another truck there with some bad luck. I don't know why they're there randomly placed. I don't really care because I'm just gonna go past them and try to complete this track as soon as possible. So let's just get this away, cross through the water right here. Boom, boom, boom. This is actually a relatively somewhat longer track. It takes over a minute to complete, which is actually fairly long for a Trials medium track. But anyway, let's just quickly get this over with. Boom. As you can see, just over a minute. I believe the platinum medal time is just under a minute, a few seconds under, I believe. But anyway, we get the gold medal once again. 4 medals off the next event we have to complete, and this was the track I just meant when I said, okay, I'm probably gonna make some fault here. Sunrise Dash. I think I'm gonna make a fault here. I'm not sure. Of course, I'm gonna try not to, but I think there's a solid chance I actually will fault because I don't really like playing this track that much. But we are underway already. 10 seconds right now. No fault so far, and we only just made a jump. Okay, so let's just go through this loop right here, make this jump. I might get a fault here. No, I just made it. That was a bit lucky, but nevertheless we continue without any faults so far. 30 seconds in. Let's try and keep that faultless run going. Okay, careful. Okay, that was a good jump. Now let's make sure I land properly right here. Okay, that's fine as well. I actually think this is going to be a faultless run. I'm getting fairly close to the finish already because I think This is the last jump coming up, and it is indeed. There is the finish line, just under, or actually 2 seconds, under a minute. We get the gold medal on this track as well, which is not too bad whatsoever. So right now we're gonna go to the final 2 tracks of this episode, I believe. Base Invader and Round Oasis, starting off with a Base Invader. Lethal force is authorized, where there's not gonna be any lethal force on this track as far as I'm aware of. Otherwise I've missed something obvious in the 20 times or something I've played through this track. But anyway, let's just try to get this one faultless as well and grab the gold medal, as I always try to do. So let's just make this jump count. Okay, that's a nice jump, almost too hard. I might have crashed there onto that ledge, but okay, I saved myself there. Almost had a fault. That was pretty lucky, and I get a little speed boost right here, and this is actually pretty close as well. I'm not going as fast as I thought I would be going, but so far so good. No faults just yet. I also have to be wary not to accidentally reset the checkpoint, because that will also net me a fault. But we're already at the end of the track. This is actually the final jump. There is the finish line, and oh my god, I actually faulted right on the final jump. You have to be kidding me. That's a shame. That is really a shame. It unlocks a new event because we have enough medals, but yeah, okay, we were just a tad too slow for the gold medal, which really is a shame. We're not really that far away from the gold medal, but let's just finish off this episode with a gold medal on Around the Oasis. Is it a Mirage? I don't even know what it means, to be honest. But anyway, this will be the final track for this episode. Let's just quickly get this out of the way as well. Please let me finish off this episode with a faultless gold medal run. And I say please to myself, because I'm purely depending on my own skills right here. There's not much luck involved or anything. So let's just complete this quickly. Crap. Okay, that was an unfortunate jump. I should not have released gas as I was about to jump. That was a very stupid mistake from my side. I should be knowing this track a lot better than that. But anyway, unfortunately, no zero fault run. But maybe we might be able to grab the gold medal nonetheless. Just gonna invade a little base or something right here in the middle of an oasis. Some I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't really care either. Just know that I have to get past it to complete the track. No. Oh, thank you. Almost fault there, and then I fault here anyway. Oh my god. 2 faults. Not really too happy with that, but nothing to be done about it. I'll have to deal with that. I also think this prevents me from getting a gold medal. Yes, it does. A silver medal. I think it's both the fault and the time that prevented me from getting the gold medal. But the time actually was fine. I just should not have made that first fault or that second fault. 1 fault too many, unfortunately. Now, if we back up out of the cactus challenge, we actually can see the Rainforest Rumble track completed, which is not too bad whatsoever. So that is for the next episode. We have completed the Urban Sprawl and Cactus Challenge events so far. Right now we are going to next episode, of course, we're going to play through the Rainforest Rumble event and also try to get enough medals for the skill showcase unlock. And then I think I'm gonna do the Experts Club and Masters Gauntlet tracks in separate episodes. But anyway, guys, this is the end of this episode. Another 2 events completed in this Trials Fusion speedrun. If you liked the video, then do please leave that like. It would be much appreciated. And other than that, thank you for watching.